In this video, we are going to recreate Follow You Down by Zedd on the Roland AIRA Compact J6. Let's get into it. First step is we're going to clear everything. Shift, pattern clear all, enter. You can see the sequencer is now clear and ready for things to be added. We're going to go to sound and choose 2.2 and get out of sound. Make sure we're in pattern 1 and get out of pattern. We're then going to change the tempo to 255. Make sure you turn off chord and turn off the variation and style. Next step, change your filter to 50%, your envelope to 50%. The delay, we're going to hold shift and change the delay so that it's 1-4. We're then going to move the delay after we've let go of shift. We're going to move the delay back to 50%. And we're going to make sure the reverb is off. Let's check our sound. A few more things to set up before we start inputting the sequence. First step, go into Shift menu, go to Beat, enter, change it from 8 to a half. That means that each step is going to get half a beat. Exit. Exit again. Next step, go shift last, and we're going to change this to 64. That means that we're going to have 64 steps to add notes to. Exit. Okay, let's input the notes for pattern 1. To do that, click on the first step of the sequencer and input the following notes. Firstly, shift and let's go down an octave to -1 and put the note F. Go back up an octave so that you're on 0. And you're going to put in these notes, C, F, and A. To make this easier, we're now going to copy and paste those notes into the next step that we want, which is going to be step 4. Before we do that, we're going to go Shift, Menu, and we need to go to copy. So we're going to copy this by pressing Enter. And the next step we want is step 4. So let's hit step 4 and press Shift, Menu, change it from copy to paste and press enter. We're going to also do that for step number 7. So let's go to step 7, shift menu and paste in there as well. Let's get out of step 7 and listen to what we've got. Cool, that's a good start. The next step we want is step number 10, and we're also going to copy into step number 10. So let's do that. Shift, we got to go to page 2. Because over here, as you can see, if I hold shift and 2, we've got steps 9 to 16. So we're in the next page of the sequencer. So now I go to step 10. So this is 9, here's 10, and you can see it says step 10 in the window. We're going to paste into that. So shift, menu, and paste. But then we're going to exit the menu. We're going to go into the step again, and we're going to change one note in this sequence. So we're going to change this C to a D. We're then going to go to step 13 and paste again. So let's go 10, 11, 12, 13, shift menu and paste again. We can exit this and go back into the step. And again, we're going to change this C, not D, but E. And let's get out of that one. Let's have a listen to what we've got so far. If you listen to the original track, you'll hear that we are starting to build the overall piece quite nicely. The next thing we're going to do is go to step 16. So that's this one here. You can see in the window it says step 16, and we're going to input some new notes. So the first thing is we're going to go shift and down to -1. We're going to put in an E, and then we're going to go back up to 0, and we're going to put in E and G. We're now going to copy this a lot of times. So let's get that copied. So menu, shift menu, change it from paste to copy. Let's copy it. Enter. We're going to go from, this is step 16, so the next one we need is 19. So let's go to shift and press 3, and you'll see that if we just get out of the menu, we're now on step 17. We need 19, so 17, 18, 19, shift menu. We're going to change it to paste because we'd already copied it in, and I'm going to paste that in. We're going to paste the same thing into 22. So 20, 21, 22, shift menu, paste. We're going to paste it into 25 as well. So 23, 24. Okay, we've got to go to the next page. Page 3, page 4. We're already on step 25. So let's go shift, menu, paste. 28 is next. So 26, 27, 28. Shift Menu Paste. And 31. So 28, 29, 30, 31, Shift Menu Paste. All right, we're kind of halfway there. Let's listen to what we've got. Again, listen to the original track and you'll hear that we are starting to build something that is pretty close to the original. Next, we need step 33, and we're going to put something new in that step. This is step 32. Okay, so we've got to go to the next page. So step 33 is the first one. Yep, we can see it there. We're going to go down an octave again, and we're going to put in A. We go back up to 0, and we're going to put in A and C. And now we're going to copy and paste that a lot of times. So get ready. We need to copy and paste it into 36 next. So let's go Shift, Menu, Copy, 33, 4, 5, 36, Shift, Menu, Paste. Now we need 39. So 37, 38, 39, Shift, Menu, Paste. We need 42. So, okay, we've got to go to the next page because that's 40. So Shift, we're on page 5, so page 6, 41, 42 is what we need next. And again, same thing, Shift, Menu, Paste. We need 45, Shift, Menu, Paste. 48, Shift, Menu, Paste. We need to go to the next page again. So we're up to page 6. So let's go page 7. We're on step 49. We need 51. So 50, 51. Shift, Menu, Paste. And we need 54. 2, 3, 54. Shift, Menu, Paste. The next thing we need is 57. Shift, page 8, the final page. And step 57 is this one. And we're going to put in the following notes. Shift, octave -1. We're going to put in G. And then go up back to 0, and we're going to put in G and B. We're going to put the same notes in step number 60, so let's just do that manually very quickly. So again, down to -1, put in a G, back up to 0, and put in a G and a B. And then finally, step 63, which is here, we're going to go Shift, -1, put in an E, back up again to 0, and we're going to put an E and a G. Let's get out of that and press play from the beginning and see what it sounds like. Make sure you go back and listen to the original now and you'll hear the similarities. The second half of this pattern, we're going to need to make a whole new pattern for this. But this is quite easy on the J6. We're currently in pattern 1.1. So we're actually going to copy everything from pattern 1.1 and put it into pattern 1.2. So let's do that. So we go Shift, Menu. We're going to find Copy, which is almost at the end. We're going to hit Enter to copy it. Then we're going to change this to 1.2 and press Enter. And I've just copied the whole thing. So I'll get out of the copy menu. Let's have a listen. Here's 1.1. Cool. Here's 1.2. Cool, it's perfect. And let's go to 1.3 just to double check. Yeah, it's something totally different. So now on 1.1 and 1.2, we have the same thing. So change it to 1.2 because this is what we're going to now edit and shouldn't take us too long because we don't have to edit everything, just a few bits. So get out of pattern and here's what we're going to do. The first 5 steps are exactly the same in pattern 1 and pattern 2. So we're going to leave those as in the first 5 steps that we've allocated. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go to page 2, 4, 5. They're done. That's fine. So the next one is this one, which is step 16. Let's check. Yep, step 16. I'm on the second page, step 16. We're going to go into this one. We are. So we've got, let's just go down an octave. We've got an E, so that's good. Go up an octave again. We've got an E and a G. That's good. But we're going to add a D. Now we need to go up an octave because this is C, right? So up an octave, and we're going to add that D. So now that we've added that new D, we're going to add that new D to some other steps, about 6 more. So let's go to the next page, page 3, and let's go to this one here, which is step 19, and we're going to add that D again. There it is. Go to this one here, which is step 22, add it as well. Next page. This one here, step 25, add it as well. 28 and 31. There we go. That was pretty easy. So let's go from page 4 to page 5. And we need step 33. Okay, now that we're in step 33, we have to just make one small change. And that is change it from the C here to the D. And that's it. Step 36 is actually correct. That's fine. Step 39, we're going to change it from the C here to this G. Let's go to the next page. Page 6. We're going to go to this one, step 42. This one is actually correct as well. We don't have to do anything to that one. Step 45, we're going to change the C to a D. And step 48 is correct as well. So nothing to do there. So this is pretty quick. Let's go now to page 7. We need to change everything on this page. There's a fair bit to do. So let's go into this one here. Step 51. Let's take that note off. Go down an octave. Take that off and go down an octave. Now here we're going to change this A to a D. Go back up an octave and we're going to put in F sharp and A. Let's copy that. Shift, menu, copy. And we're going to paste it in this step 54. So shift, menu, paste, enter. We're also going to paste it into the next step that we want. So let's go shift to the final page. And it's this one here. So step 57, we're going to paste it there as well. Shift, menu, paste. We're going to paste it into step 60. Shift, menu, paste. But we're going to change something. So exit the menu and let's do a couple of changes, or at least one change. And it's pretty easy. Just refresh it. So we're going to change this A to a B. Let's go in here and we're going to paste again and exit. Just refresh it. And by refreshing it, I just pressed it once and pressed it again. I'm going to change this A to a C. Get out. And now we should have our second pattern. All right, so let's perform this. And this is where you have to be really spot on with your tempo. So it'll take a fair bit of practice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two buttons at the top. Because I'm in pattern mode, I can use this or this to change between patterns. And I find it easier to trigger the change between patterns here. So I'm going to do that and I'll demonstrate how it works. I have to be really spot on time with the change to make this work. So let's see how we go. A little bit of a skip there. That's better. So you can practice that. It's a good bit of fun. And also you can practice just sitting on one pattern and changing the filter and envelope like this. So you can play around. I played a little bit with delay there. You can play around with that and just enjoy making something of these two patterns. Make sure you go back and listen to the original track and have some fun with that. Well done.